Good morning, everybody. My name is Brock Zevan. I'm a life coach, business coach, real estate agent, and a dad. And this really is the dad part here. And so today's theme, today's topic, today's conversation piece, okay, is in reference to figuring it out. And we call it Figure It Out Fridays. And the reason why the Figure It Out Fridays came into play is because in my reticular activator, I have heard this phrase "figure it out" more than I've ever had in quite some time, and I just hear it more and more and more. Good morning, Christian. And so, what I'm trying to figure out is to put quotes and put different things together because here's life. As I told you, Bryce, I got a call from his mother saying he is sick. She has to work, and I have a daughter as well, Brielle, and Brielle went to her parents' house. It's very easy. Okay. And I don't give names or anything else, but I love when you guys all reach out to me and have conversations with me and tell me what's going on in your life. And I say to people, I'm not trying to really be annoying. I'm pushing you in an uncomfortable position. And so what happens is this is a perfect example of an uncomfortable position that I very easily could have went on Facebook today and said to you all, I'm sorry, I can't go online today. My child is sick. I have to deal with him. And you guys probably been like, okay, all right, well, I get it. His child's sick. That makes sense. I understand that. But at the same token, life still moves on. I still have a laundry list of things that I have to do today to try to figure it out how my day is going to go. Bryce, you just got to hold on 1 second, please. Okay. Yep. I know you're raising your hand up, but just please. So I wrote down a couple things today as I immediately thought when I had to deal with Bryce. I'm like, oh my gosh. Chad sent me a text. He's like, hey, man, we got to meet. I got this other meeting with another coaching client that I have today. We have a client coming in from Arizona that has to look at property today. I got this podcast that I'm trying to work on. We got this event next Thursday. My buddy Justin sent me a text on our prayer group. Hey, when can we meet? I'm like, I'm sweating because of all this stuff that I have. And I'm like, what am I going to do with Bryce? Now I got to do this. I got to figure this out. I don't know. But I kept hearing myself figure it out. So it's important that you understand something that you're seeing me literally right now trying to figure it out. Like I'm literally trying to figure out how I'm going to puzzle piece this day. And as well as all of you at some point today in some capacity are trying to figure out your life. And I've also noticed when I speak, yesterday I was talking to some people at this Top Golf event that I was blessed to be at. Thank you, Christopher, for allowing me that. I know, Michael, I should let Bryce run the call here. He's really like, soon as he saw the camera, he's like transformed into a different person. And so he has, I even lost my train of thought now. He basically what I've come to realize is that we all are going through something financially, spiritually, mentally. I'm blessed that I was able to talk to my brother today. His birthday is tomorrow. He's been in and out of rehab for 7 years. And just being able to have a conversation with him was like phenomenal. And we were asking questions and I was like, man, how are we doing? Where are we at? What do we got going on? Continuing to try to push forward because that's unfortunately life is you have to wear a helmet. And so one of the things I heard today, and Chad, you heard it this morning with our coach, he came up with this line and man, I heard it last week. Actually, I've been hearing it more and more. And the line is this, for those that take notes, here's the line: go to bed tired, wake up hungry. Yes, Bryce, wake up hungry. And he's hungry and he had a blueberry muffin this morning. But I just thought that was phenomenal because I'm like, because Bryce is with me today, even if like I'm still hungry, it's not like I'm like, well, I'm going to take today off because Bryce is sick. I still have that hunger to get through the day. I still have that hunger to make it happen. And I ask you, how hungry are you today? How hungry are you today? How hungry do you want to be able to get through your day today, no matter what takes place, because something might happen to you in about an hour from now. I have no idea. I had no idea this was going to take place. That's right, Chad. It starts at 0 at midnight. And so what I do, or what I've learned to do, is sometimes, like even Wendy will say to me, she's like, "What are you doing? It's like 9:30 at night." I was like, "I didn't get my 10 pages in. So I got to read my 10 pages. I got to get it in." She's like, "Okay." Love her to death. But she's like, "You're a nut." I said, "You got to understand, I'm wired differently because when I heard go to bed tired, Eric Thomas, one of the motivation speakers I listen to, he goes, you don't go to bed when you're tired, you go to bed when you're done." And so that is such an important thing to me that I wasn't done with my day yet. And now with my little man here, I can guarantee you I will not get through every single thing that I have on here. It's going to be close to impossible, as you can see what I'm dealing with. But at the same token, I probably will stay up later tonight, even though it's a Friday night. I will do whatever it is that I need to do. And I want you guys to think about that. What is on your list today? When I spoke yesterday, I asked people what is even on, like, what's on your goals list? Like, what does your goals have today? What does your list look like today? Majority of us, I hate to say it, don't even have a list, don't have something to even look at. And so I want to be able, I'm asking for patience. Yes, Bryce.
But iPad has 29%.
Your iPad is 29%. You're going to be fine. I promise you. We got plenty of juice and we have electricity, so we're going to be good. So I wrote down a couple quotes. Okay. Like I said, this is going to be entertaining today. So the first quote I said was, "Go to bed tired, wake up hungry." Because the reason why I write quotes down on days like this is because I need it to get through the day. People ask me, like, "Brock, how do you do this?" I write down quotes and I say them and I put them right here because I'm going to need them today. 100% going to need them today. So the first one, "Go to bed tired, wake up hungry." The second one I wrote down is, "Fail forward. And if you fall back on faith." So I'm going to say that one again. Fail forward. If you fall back, because there's very, very, very true that I could fall back today. Okay. I can pretty much guarantee it at some point I will fall back. But if I fall back, I fall back on faith, because I will have a conversation with God throughout the day today. I say, "God, I'm going to need some patience and I need some extra energy later today to make sure that I get through this because I'm falling behind." The next one I have is, "Excuses are easy." I wrote down excuses are easy today. I can come up with a laundry list of them and it's not even 8:30 yet today. So excuses are easy today for me to have to have this type of day. And then I wrote down this question, and we talked a little bit about it yesterday during my other call. And I'm going to ask you all, okay? I want you to think about this. I'm going to ask you guys a question. When is your enough? When is your enough? You might be saying, "Well, Brock, what in the hell does that mean? When is your enough?" There's a certain point in your life. It could even today. There's a certain aspect of your day today that you will say to yourself, or you possibly could say it. And like, I love when people have conversations with me. I love when people say it, and I keep everything confidential. But there's some certain things that people say to me, whether it's financially, whether it's in their business, and they say, "Brock, I just kind of like reviewed my finances, and boy, I might have to do some changes." And I said, "Did you get to your enough yet?" And they're like, "What?" There's a certain point. Eric Thomas says this one as well. Enough is enough. You will get to a line and you will draw a line in the sand. You say, "That's it. I've had enough. I'm doing it like this now." Jim Rohn says that when things aren't working very well, he says, "So how's that plan working out for you?" And I'm like, "Well, hell, it's not working out at all." "Well, how long are you going to wait until you start a new plan? How long are you going to wait till you figure out like enough is enough and then you're going to start over?" Now you can start over at any given point. So the second part of my question was, when I get to that enough is enough, I said to myself, and I recognize this because when I reached the bottom of the barrel in my life and I was at the lowest of the low, I didn't recognize it at the time. It took me a while for me to get there. But now I say to myself, how can I prevent myself to getting to my enough? What steps, what signs? Like, I don't like walk around tunnel vision anymore. I talked to Chad. I talked to D. I talked to Michael Burr. I talked to Mike Castor. There's some of you on here, Greg, Latrice. There's a lot of you on here. Wendy has to deal with me all the time, so I talk to her quite a bit. There's different people in my life that I have conversations with to say, hey, do you think I'm getting to a point like I'm not too sure about this? Or I might say, like, I'm thinking about quitting because I'm not any different than anybody else. I think about quitting many times. Chad and I got this event next Thursday. I had an event yesterday. I got another one the following week. I'm blessed to be able to talk to South Carolina. I'm going to be going into Georgia. And I say to myself, well, I'm not really making that much money doing all this stuff. Like, most of my business is unreal. Like, should I really be doing this type of thing? Excuses come easy. When doubt comes high and these things start to take shape inside my head, days like this happen.
Like this?
Days like this happen, Grace. And then I have to balance things and I have to try to figure it out.
You be Dad?
Yes, Bryce.
I will show you.
I know you could show it to me very shortly, though, but I promise you. So the point of it today was to share with you several different quotes, to share with you that excuses come easy. I love this guy to death. It's very easy for me to tell Laura, no, send him like to your parents. I can't deal with him today. And there's certain things in your life today, when things get a little challenging for you, what are you writing down? What quotes do you have next to you? What prayers are you saying? What people are you talking to? What environment are you putting yourself in? Because life is going to hit you, and it's going to hit you in every different capacity that it possibly can. It's too easy to say it's the holidays and I have excuses. I got this going on. I got this going on. I can't do it. But I love the line, make sure you go to bed tired and you wake up hungry. You start at zero every day at midnight and you have an opportunity to do something. You have an opportunity to help other people. You have an opportunity to help your family. You have an opportunity to help yourself. And if you're going to fall down, you fall on faith. You work on you no excuses today. A couple of people reached out to me today saying, well, Brock, I have my kids. I said, well, so do I. And I have to lead this to do today too. So no excuses. You figure out a way. That's right, Michael, God, family, business. So this morning's going to be a little short and sweet, not the full version to 8:45. Because this little man right here we've already had blueberry muffins. And so hopefully I was able to touch on you. Hopefully I was able to inspire you today to not give up, to inspire you today to not have excuses, to inspire you today to be able to continue to grind. All right. To fall on your faith and to keep moving forward. Now, Chad and anybody else that has something they like to add, they certainly can. Chad, I saw your hand go up. What's up, brother?
Hey, man, I just want to tell you that you're an inspiration to me because I would possibly and probably be the dude that put on Facebook, hey, man, we can't meet today, because I wouldn't know how to do it. And just by you setting that example, it shows that you are true and dedicated to your purpose. And no matter what, I think showing us and being transparent of you being real and who you are, and this is real life, and you ain't no better than anybody else, but your desire is there, and you have that no quit attitude. Man, you spoke to me this morning. So I thank you for that. And I think it's great that you got your compadre right there. So I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate you saying, and it does I mean, literally, those type of comments help because um, as we all know, it's showing up. It's being consistent. It's being like this is what you got. This is also life. This is where you are, and so and, you can't return your child, and I rather be with him than have him be anywhere else. So I love you, man. I appreciate you saying that, buddy. And we're still on for today. Later on today on Zoom, we'll be talking. I gotta wait for his nap time. I appreciate it. Thank you, Latrice. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Christian, Pamela. Thank you guys for your comments. Thank you guys for your hearts. Hearts. Yes. Yes, it's beautiful. Manuel, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you, D. Guys, it really, I can't thank you enough in these days. And it's all about the environment. It's about putting yourself out there and doing that and being out here and being just transparent, like Chad said. So, guys, Bryce, do you want to say goodbye to everybody?
Goodbye, everybody.
All right. You guys have a wonderful day. I appreciate everybody taking your time today to listen to us today. We will be back Monday. Monday. You won't be here though, buddy. You will not. At least I don't think you will be.
I'm not going to school.
Yeah, you're not going to, well, you won't not going to school today. Love you guys. Thank you very much. God bless you all. We'll see you guys later. Bryce, say bye to everybody. Bye.